Well, I'm 15, so yes, as you said, I'm Darcy. I still go to school. I'm in year 10 currently. And before I joined Adonis school, I had a business. I followed the advice as everyone else told me to do. I started an agency and I had a little bit of a YouTube channel. So I had one client, but it was because I'd worked there previously. So they gave me a chance and I was making $500 a month. It was nice, but I'd been doing that for like 5 months and I hadn't been making much progress. And the YouTube channel, that wasn't making much progress either. I was stuck at getting about 50 views a video and wasn't getting past 40 subscribers. And I was struggling to improve and get better. And I just needed something to get me to the next step. My social life, it was all right, but I was being unproductive. I was a bit of a rut, you know. I was meant to be on self-improvement, but because I've been like a little bit complacent in my business, which was my purpose, I didn't know where to go from there. So this is when I started looking around to see what I could like invest in, because investing in like your education, that's the best thing you can do, because that would level up my business. And then I find Adonis School. I've been watching Hamza's videos for a while, and he tells us about this amazing product that will help you improve as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So I go, this is it. This is the thing I need. And I sign up. And as soon as I join, it was crazy. Like this was before all the coaches. It just keeps getting better. But like in the past like 2 months, I've seen crazy progress. My testosterone is improving thanks to you. I appreciate that. The calls are
You're
super
welcome.
valuable. My sleep, it's getting better. You know, I'm ordering a bunch of things that are coming in the next month or so to track my sleep and like stuff like weighted blankets. Sounds crazy to the average person, but it's gonna really help. You know, I'm becoming more productive, taking the courses from Hamza and watching all the calls, becoming more productive. Before, I struggled to do a couple hours, and now I'm consistently doing 2 to 3 hours every single day, and I'm really noticing a difference. I'm making connections with the young guys who are in here who are all like on the same mindset. Because when I was at school, you struggle to find people who are on the same path. Most of them are still addicted to the same old things, social media, porn, video games, and you just feel a bit left out. Like there's no one, you can't belong because everyone's just doing the same thing. The teachers, they're telling me to go to university and study hard, but I want to be successful in a business. And because I'm around all these young men who are talking about their success stories and how they're improving, what they're doing, it's like really helped me to get to the next level. Because as I said before, I was struggling. I was complacent. I'm going to say it here. And just having a community to talk to discuss, to give value to, it really like has helped me improve. Because I can ask a question and some multiple guys, they're going to be in there who are way ahead of me and they're going to help me. And so with all these things from Adonis School, I went from making $500 a month to 1,900 at
Wow.
the age of 15. It's
Incredible.
really impressed me. I'm like smiling, like I'm just going through my day happy. It feels like everything's just going on my way. And so one of the massive things that really leveled up my business was actually the affiliate marketing. Now, I watch a lot of Hamster videos, of course, but it can be a big like strain on your time. So I was listening to these podcasts, and all of a sudden, the Hamster podcasts they got deleted, some kind of commotion, and I see this gap in the market, and I'm like, there's none left. Why don't I just take that opportunity and start my own? Simple stuff, schedule it all, and with the affiliate program, in the 2 months, I grew it a little bit. It's doing well. It's even beating Hamza himself in the podcast, like on Spotify.
Fantastic.
And so it's making me 750 USD, which for me it's $1,150, something like that.
Yeah.
And at 15, it's really impressed me. All because I'm like listening this to myself and I'm also making money. It's really helped me. And then my agency, that I still have a one client because I have quite good relationships with them. Just doing that on the side. I definitely shouldn't keep doing it because it can be a bit of a strain, but it's only like a couple hours. But I will increase that from $500 a month to 750. That's another thing that's really helped improve how much I'm making. But one of the things I'm most proud of is the YouTube. Like I've been implementing a lot of the things that Hamza says in the calls and the past videos, and just implementing them by themselves. I've seen a massive increase in my views, my subscribers. I went from averaging 40 views, maybe 100 if I was lucky, to like in the past week, one of my videos just blew up, 2,500 views,
Wow.
and they're all consistently getting 1,500 views. It's really insane. I like wake up and I check the little analytics and it's like I'm jumping up and down because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So I went from 40 subscribers all the way to I think it's 135 now. It's just it's like it's not making me money, but it's so rewarding because you're just sending your message, you're giving value to other people, and you're getting that results back. And it's because I've been implementing a lot of the things that I've learned inside Adonis schools. I am kind of selling it here, but it is really, really valuable. It's honestly changed my life. Went from being complacent to thriving. And it's just making me so happy because I know I'm working hard and I'm actually achieving the goals I set. It's just, I can't help just smile throughout the day. I just think about it. I'm just smiling on day to day. It's so good.
Fantastic,
And
bro.
yeah,
What's your YouTube channel called?
just my name is Darcy Porter.
Darcy
So yeah, I
Porter.
just post some self-improvement stuff.
Excellent. What made you take the plunge and head into YouTube? Like how did the school help you with that specifically?
Well, like I really got value from a lot of YouTube, especially Hamza. So I was like, why don't I do the same thing and change some other people's lives? And because of like Adonis school, like I was doing the same thing as everyone else, 5 ways to improve your health, how to get more gains in the gym. But implementing the stuff like speak well, how to like, because if I'm being honest, like YouTube, you have to manipulate people, but in a good way. It'll manipulate them to do the good things. It's just hard truth. That's just how marketing works. But just learning some of the things, it really opens my eyes to, oh, this is how it all works. And this is how I can like use it myself. And I can actually help people, just like Hamza did. And so using the calls, he gives a lot of information about what you should be doing, how to record, how to improve, put a lot of content out there so you improve every time. And then over time, you'll just improve, you'll get better, and you'll see the results. It may take a little while. I've been doing this since November. It wasn't very seriously, but just I can really see the results. Like if I look at my analytics, it goes from like flat line and then just a spike. It's exponential, and I've really seen that in the last 2 months. It's honestly it's insane. It's
Fantastic,
making
bro.
me really happy.
I'm proud of you. Well done. You've had incredible success already. And you're on like a trajectory, like you just said, it's sort of flatlining and now it's exploded. And when you
Yeah,
zoom out, when you look at the next year, this explosion will go down to here compared to the next explosion, the next explosion. So you
yeah,
mentioned the other coaches. So, like myself, I do testosterone coaching. There's Gary, there's the sleep. Bhante, who's like an actual Buddhist monk. I've never seen a school that
yeah,
had an actual monk before. And he does dopamine detox. Leon does find your purpose. And Edwin and does affiliate marketing. So you mentioned some of the coaches. Tell me about before you joined Adonis School and now that you've been in Adonis School, with the help of the coaches, what's changed? Like, have you been on my calls to up your testosterone? How's that affected your life? Have you been attending Gary's sleep calls? How's that changed your life?
yeah. Well, I have attended the sleep calls because of my time zone in Australia. I've just been watching a lot of the videos, and they're still super valuable. Like just with your calls alone, I'm now eating like every morning 4 eggs. I'm staying away
Good man.
from plastics, taking lots of vitamin D. It's not putting my phone in my pocket, all that good stuff. And I'm actually seeing like a difference. I'm being more competitive. I'm working harder. It's all just compounding. I'm like becoming more master. I'm probably getting some more gains in the gym as well, but I'm really seeing it in my business. Like, because just with the podcast, I was competing against some of the other guys there. And just with that competition mindset alone, it's allowed me to excel. And I'm sure it's the same with YouTube. just seeing other people in the community, they're making progress. I need to make progress too. That whole testosterone's improved. I've attended some of the sleep calls, and he's been like teaching me how to improve my sleep. I've got the sleep tracker coming, and so there's like a little Excel thing that I've been tracking my sleep. How do I improve? How do I get better? Get sunlight in the morning, all that stuff. I was lucky that I already actually found my purpose. So I didn't really need the calls from Leon, but that would have been like life changing if I had that a couple months ago when I didn't know what to do, when I was a bit stuck, didn't know how to progress, and I needed to find the next step to get me going on my self-improvement journey. And honestly, it's crazy that we got a Buddhist monk. I actually went to Thailand just a couple of weeks ago, and man, I really respect those guys. It's
Yeah.
it's such a great idea just to teach us how to be more focused, how to be like on a dopamine detox so we can really hone in on our skills and
Yeah.
progress well in business.
You know how I know he's the real
Yeah.
thing? Is because instead of being paid for his time, he doesn't take payment, he asks donations. So the donations go towards his cause. That's how you know he's like an actual Buddhist monk and
Yeah.
not just some guy in a robe. He actually lives in a monastery as well. You can see it in his videos. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, right? You've talked about calls, live coaching calls, you talked about courses. Let's talk about the community, because right now we've just went over 700 members, which is insane. Now that you've been in the school for a little while, and you know, like you said, you know your purpose, you know what kind of hard work you have to do, how do other members in the school support you? Like, for instance, if you're finding something difficult, have you ever posted in the school and has somebody more experienced helped you? Tell me about these things.
Yeah, well, I've been like a couple times with the affiliate marketing, I've been giving a lot of value to the guys and they've been helping me in return. So there was this one guy who I respect it. He's working hard, doing some stuff on YouTube, and I'm giving him advice. And he sends me a DM like 20 minutes later and he's like, "Oh my God, I've really like seen a shift. I'm getting
Yeah,
more views, I'm getting more clicks." You see like the value that you can give. And I've been asking questions like just only like an hour ago. I asked some guys, what should I do with this thumbnail on YouTube, which will help progress my journey? And these guys are giving me valuable advice. They're like, this is what you should do, this is how you can improve. It's really helpful. And just even like super active in there actually, and just giving value to these guys, it solidifies those beliefs, and you just learn by reading through other people's experiences how you can improve, how they're improving, what they're doing, and you can implement that into your own business, into your own life. It's really been helpful. Guys telling me how much vitamin D I should be taking, if it's too much, too little, what supplements I should be doing to improve my testosterone, and it's helping me just improve in general, what books I should be reading, how I should be structuring my work. It's really been helping.
fantastic. That's one of the things I love about the school is because it's somewhat of a closed community. You don't get spammers, you don't get scammers, you don't get time wasters. You know that everyone there genuinely cares about you. They genuinely want you to succeed. Otherwise, why would someone who has a YouTube channel and doing self-improvement videos, he's your competition, you're his competition. But I've seen like guys, more experienced guys, literally take the time to do a one-to-one call or endless DMing backwards and forwards, helping to coach the newcomers. And they do this for free. They don't ask for any money. Like if you wanted this kind of service privately from like a YouTuber, they charge hundreds of dollars every hour. And these guys are doing it for free. So it's like you're valued, like you belong in the school. Like, you know, if you have the hard work ethic and the desire to have like a strong personality, we want you in the school. Give me your thoughts on, say if anything could change in the school, one thing, something could be added in, something brand new, something could be taken out, something could be edited. What's one thing that would make you over the moon? One change.
Honestly, I found a lot of value as a YouTuber from like Hamza did those YouTube calls, and it was really helpful. Like I'd be watching that, I'd be like getting all these ideas, how to like implement AI and how to like what I should be prioritizing, and that those things like provide me so much value. Like even more than some of the courses, if I'm being honest. Just the interactive calls, just even just watching them back, it's just mind blowing. I'm watching them, I'm getting ideas, I'm smiling, I'm writing down notes. I really like those calls, and I know the coaching calls help a lot of people, but maybe once every now and again you get like one of those like lecture kind of styles where you're just learning about YouTube or health, all these topics. It's really helpful.
Fantastic. I'll make a note of that and I'll pass that feedback on to Hamza because I know he's he's found value as well in the live coaching calls because the coaches like me, Gary, Hamza, everyone, we have like a no bullshit approach. We know that people take the time out of their day to come on a call with us. So when they ask us something, don't do what everyone else does online, which is you could do this, you could do this, you could no, fuck that, bro. Just give them a straightforward answer. Do this, like you just said, like people are telling you, take this much vitamin D, get this much, minutes of sunlight. Just tell them exactly what to do, and they'll do it. Because if they weren't someone that takes charge, they wouldn't probably be in the school. The only people in the school are those that thought, I want to take my development to the next level. All right, before we finish, just confirm again, what was your YouTube channel? Darcy Porter.
Darcy Porter, yeah.
Fantastic. And what's the name of your Spotify?
It's just if you search up hamster, it should hopefully come up first. And yeah, just any support. It helps not just the school, but also everyone who just listens to it, whether you join or not. It's just helpful when you're just traveling. Really helps.
Fantastic. And lastly, you mentioned a social media business that you have. Just tell me the name of that and tell me a little bit about, just very briefly, what you actually do.
So yeah, I run, it's called DP Media Marketing. It's not such a priority, but what I did was, so the restaurant I used to work at, I go in there and I just take some photos for their social media, run ads. So take some photos of the food, like the ambiance, the area. Then I edit those all up, post them to their socials, run some ads, and it's really been helping them actually. If I wasn't getting so much success in the affiliate marketing or maybe YouTube, I'd probably just
Yeah.
double down on that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, because you're already making absolute bucks using those two. And the more time and effort and the more expertise you develop in affiliate marketing and your podcast, that will make you a lot more money in the long term. But listen,
Yeah.
Darcy, I think you are an absolutely incredible young man. Like, I wish other 15-year-olds had the type of positivity and really strong mindset, bro. Like most 15-year-olds, they have a panic attack when they have to speak to someone, but I'm blown away by like how confident you are. I think your next few years are going to be game changing. You're going to make more progress, more money over the next 3 years when you're 18 than most people will make in 30 years. And believe me, I'm not kidding. Just think about it this way. Hamza in 2 years, he went from having what 1K subs to 2 million, having his own school, having side businesses. So I expect the same from you, bro. I'll be seeing you in the school, so keep me updated with this, with your podcast and your affiliate marketing. I'm excited.